Hey guys, okay, so apparently Sephora is having like a customer appreciation type sale. Normally, you know, they have their sales twice a year where you get your like 20% off or 15% off. They have different things. But having a sale in the month of August, I don't think is the norm for them. So I was like, okay, let me kind of put together all of my favorite items and kind of share them with you guys as recommendations for things that you might want to get in the sale. So I'll leave all of the information down below as far as when this sale for each person starts. I think the VIB Rouge sale has like early access, and I think that is starting Sunday, which is today, the day that I'm filming it. I thought everything started tomorrow, but you still have time even if you are not able to get them today. But I will leave all the discount information linked below, as well as a link to each one of these products so you can go straight to Sephora and pick them out, because I know a lot of times I mention products and you guys have been like, oh, I'm gonna wait for the sale to buy them. So I thought I would just kind of like show you guys them again and just have them organized nicely in a list for you so that you can easily access them. So I'm gonna go through some skincare items, some fragrance items, and some makeup items that I really love. For me, I don't think I'm gonna try any new products because I'm still trying to not become a product junkie again. But if anything, I'm definitely going to restock on some items that I need. Well, that I know that I'll eventually, because these are products that I use on a regular basis and they're never on sale. So now's the perfect time to stock up on items that you know you're going to need. Okay, so the first set of items I'll start with will be skincare items. So if you guys are subscribers and are familiar with my videos, you guys know the deal with my skin, so I'm not going to go over that again. I'm just going to try to get to these products because I have a ton of products and let you know quickly why I like them, blah blah blah, all that stuff. Okay, so these first items I'll share with you guys are items that help with any kind of discoloration, hyperpigmentation. I get marks every time I break out because I do have sensitive acne prone skin, and so these are the two that I really love. Currently, this is the one that I have been using the most, and this is the CEO Rapid Flash Brightening Serum by Sunday Riley. This one really is a rapid flash serum. It works super duper fast in comparison to other ones that I've tried, and it's like a lotiony type of texture. So definitely check that one out. And then this is like my go-to one for years. It's by Peter Thomas Roth. It's the D-Spot Skin Brightening Corrector, and I have the one that's hydroquinone free. So if you want something that is more of a lighter texture, this is definitely a good one to go to. Like I said, the other one is more of like a lotiony texture, but it's not replacement of your lotion. Make sure you still moisturize, but those two are different textures. What I use for the treatment of my acne is by Kate Somerville. It's the Anti-Bac. It's an acne clearing lotion. Once again, it's a lotion form, but it's not supposed to replace your lotion. So I'll definitely be restocking on this because I know eventually I'm going to need it because I use it every single day. Next, my favorite go-to toner that I have mentioned time and time again and that I always repurchase is by Caudalie, however you say it. And it's the Moisturizing Toner. I love this because you can take it over your entire face, over your eyes. It doesn't sting, it doesn't burn, doesn't cause any kind of irritation, doesn't make me break out. It's super simple and sensitive, and it just wipes away any kind of makeup or dirt that might have been left behind after you washed your face. Sticking with the Caudalie brand, this is the Grape Water Soothes and Moisturizes. I just kind of like to spritz my face during my skincare routine. If you put any kind of oils or anything on your face, it's good to spritz it first before you put those on because it just kind of helps it penetrate into your skin a lot better. So if you're looking for a really good, simple, clean spritzer hydrating type product, this is a great one. Next, when it comes to sunscreens, I actually do have a video on sunscreens. If you're interested, make sure you check that out. The two different sunscreens that I like. So I have oily skin all the time. If I'm using a ton of like acne products, then my skin might dry out a bit. But to treat like the oiliness of my skin, I love this one by Shiseido. It's Urban Environment Oil Free UV Protector, Broad Spectrum SPF 42, water resistant for 40 minutes. And I like this because it doesn't leave any kind of residue. It does mattify your skin. Once you put it on, you can see that it kind of mattifies your skin. Doesn't break me out in irritation. It is a small container, but I have had this for a while and it has lasted me a while. And if for some reason my face is kind of dry, because I've been using a lot of acne type products, I like to use this one by Clarins, and this is the UV Plus Anti-Pollution. This one is actually broad spectrum, SPF 50. It's non-tinted, oil-free. They do have a tinted version as well. So like I said, if I feel like my skin needs a little bit extra hydration because it's just feeling really parched and dry from all the products I've been using, then I like to use this one. I think they both have the same amount. This is just like a larger container, but once again, you don't use like a ton on your face. You just put like a thin layer and it will last you for quite some time. Okay, next, eye cream. So this is the eye cream that I've been using currently. I really like it. Whenever I run out of one eye cream, I always try a new one. I have tried their moisturizers before and I saw really good reviews on this one, which is why I tried it. This is by Belief. It's the Moisturizing Eye Balm. Provides intense moisture, boosts elasticity. This is actually the biggest eye cream container that I've ever seen. It looks like it comes with a lot, but I know that with Belief products, they make it look like it's more than really in here. The container looks big, but it's really just this middle section. But anyways, I like a moisturizer that is very hydrating, but doesn't feel like greasy and thick on my face, and that's what I like about this one. I don't have dry skin. Obviously, I've said I had oily skin, but sometimes I like to treat my skin like dry skin in the sense that I like to use products that are also very hydrating too, because you want to balance out your skin. You don't want to use a ton of mattifying and oil controlling products to soak up all the oil, but then you're kind of dehydrating your skin. So I like to kind of balance it out. So this is an awesome eye cream. Okay, next, when it comes to moisturizer. So like I said, I always get marks on my face when it comes to my moisturizer. I do like to use something a little bit more hydrating at night, and then I'll use like one that's maybe not as thick in the morning, or if I use one, I like it to be kind of a combination of hydration and mattifying. So this one is really good. This is by Ole Henriksen, and I feel like it's said differently. I say Ole, but it's like Olu. I think it's said Olu Henriksen, but this is the Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. I really like this one. I use this morning and night because since it's been so hot out here, I wanted something that was still going to hydrate my skin but wasn't too thick and made it feel like really oily. And this was like the perfect combination. So I've been using this one, and it's also treating my dark marks at the same time. So that's always a plus. Now, if you have drier skin, or you're going through like a dry phase, this one I really like. It's by Sunday Riley, and it's a CEO. It protects and repairs, and this one I believe it hydrates and it also luminizes your skin, and it's supposed to help with dark marks, dehydration, dullness, uneven skin tone, premature lines, and wrinkles. It's in the same line of this one, so if you want to get the two, obviously they're going to work great together, which I was doing that, but like I said, this one's a little bit thicker and I wanted something lighter for the summer, so that's why I switched over to this one. Okay, when it comes to your body, so I really like this. So this is the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. So I actually included this in my last video, which was like my favorite body care essential items. And even though it says Bum Bum, it's actually pronounced Boom Boom in Portuguese. So it smells really, really good. This is supposed to help firm your skin, tighten it, all that kind of stuff. I haven't used it consistently enough to see those results, but I do like the scent. And if I have like a moisturizing scent that I have the matching fragrance to as well, I like to wear them together. So if I want to just smell extra creamy goodness, then I'm going to put some of this on my body, and then I'm going to top it off with this. They smell really, really good. I'm super sensitive to scents, and these don't really irritate me. They're not too strong, but they still smell really, really good. So that's the moisturizer. And then this is the Brazilian Crush body fragrance mist. So check those out if you're looking for like a new scent. And then this is like my go-to scent, which is the only perfume that I found that I can wear. And it's by Dolce Gabbana. It's number 3, Le Imperatrice, if that's how you say it. But I have repurchased this several times. Like I said, this is my go-to scent. It's a clean scent, but then it kind of has a bit of fruitiness in it. So for me, for scents, I don't like the super typical flowery perfumey type scents. Those give me a headache, but I like scents that are either very clean and fresh or fruity, and this is like that combination of it because I think there's kiwi in it. Okay, next let's do makeup items because I have a lot of makeup items. So this is like makeup skincare type combo. So I've mentioned this before. This is the Tatcha the Pearl. I have the shade Candlelight, and I'll list all the shades and all that kind of stuff for the makeup items in the description box below. But this is awesome. This is something that it's not a necessity, but once you use it, you'll be like, oh my gosh, I need it in my life, because you really do see a difference. Like if you're someone that does not like a lot of makeup, you could literally just put this on under your eyes and just kind of like brightens it and blurs any kind of imperfections underneath. But if you do wear makeup, this is a good base, so I'll put this on. I used to do color corrector under my eyes. I don't have dark under eye circles, but you know, color correcting and all that stuff just kind of helps brighten it. But I'll just use this one alone, and then I'll just put a little bit of concealer on, and I still get that really bright, kind of finished, rested look. So if you want to get this product, and now's the time because you'll get 20% off, definitely look at that. And you only need the tiniest bit. Like I know you only are supposed to use a rice grain amount for each eye. So it's definitely going to last you forever because you get a good amount in there. Next, my go-to mattifying setting spray by Too Faced is Peach Mist. I have repurchased this. I still get oily no matter what. I've yet to find, you know, maybe I need to invent the miracle product that is just really going to mattify your face, because out of everything I've tried for my whole life, I've yet to find products that truly mattify my face. But this does actually make a difference more than any other products that I've tried. So this has been my go-to setting spray. I spray that on my face before I do my makeup and after. Next, in that same line, this is the Cooling Matte Skin Perfecting Primer. This is a mattifying primer as well. It kind of has that same texture as like a Professional, but you just kind of melt it between your fingers a little bit and then kind of spread it all over your face, and it just kind of gives it like kind of like a nice even base. I do have it on today, and it's helped mattify your face a little bit, but this is the one that I've been using. And oh, I have all three of these in the Peach Perfect line, so I guess I really like it, obviously, because the Peach Perfect line is geared towards people with oily skin. They're all mattifying. So this is the Peach Perfect mattifying loose setting powder. So sometimes I'll put this on my face to start with, like that powder before foundation look. If I don't do that, which is not something I do too often, I will use this to set underneath my eyes. So that's what I do on a regular basis. I'll take a tiny bit and I'll just set very minimally under my eyes where those little lines are. I don't bake. I don't put it all down here. I just put it right where those lines are underneath my eyes. Next, I have raved about this forever. Every time I stop using it and then I go back to it, I'm like, oh my god, I love this. Why did I stop using it? So this is by Naked Skin. Well, this is Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done. So it's a hybrid complexion perfector. They don't really call it a foundation or a tinted moisturizer. They call it a hybrid complexion perfector. So basically, it really does make you look like, it makes you look like, okay, how do I say it? Your skin, but better. It really perfects your skin. It looks really natural. If you want to layer it up to make it a heavier look, you can. Or if you don't like a lot of makeup but you just want to kind of even out your skin tone or just make yourself look a little perfected, then it totally does. Like, I'll even mix a little bit of this with moisturizer if I want to look like super natural, like I'm not wearing any makeup. And let me tell you, people really think like, oh my god, your skin looks so awesome, you're not wearing any makeup. And I'm thinking in my head like, I am, but it's just this with a little bit of moisturizer, and it just makes your skin look, like I said, it looks perfected. So definitely check this out if you're looking for a new foundation. This has been out for a little bit. Only thing I will say about this is that they do not have a really good shade range, so you might have to mix some shades or not be able to try it. But for those of you that do find a shade that matches you, definitely check this out, because I've repurchased this several times and I really love it. Next, okay, we'll stick to foundation type of products. So this is a classic, the Estee Lauder Double Wear. When my skin is going through it and I have a lot of discoloration and marks from breakouts, this is what I'll go to, because for a lot of people this is like a really full coverage foundation, but I don't use a ton of it. So I use like one pump or maybe even half a pump, and it gives me nice coverage to make me feel better about my skin, but it's not going to look heavy. So this is definitely, like I said, my go-to makeup if you have a lot of breakouts, if you have a lot of discoloration or hyperpigmentation. Definitely check this one out. And you don't have to use a lot. Like I said, you can build it up or use a little bit and you're still going to get really good natural coverage. This is an awesome powder. I think it's very slept on. A lot of people don't talk about it. It's been out forever, but this is the Hello Flawless by Benefit. So I used to only use this on my powder foundation days when I would just do concealer and powder, and then I started kind of using it on days to set my foundation as well, and it just makes your makeup look so flawless and pretty. It's not heavy, but it just gives it like such a smooth, pretty finish. So I really love this one. Next, this is a newer product to my makeup routine, but this is basically a waterproof setting powder. So when you've done all of your makeup, I just take a sponge. I think it says to use a brush like their brush, but you know, use what works for you. But I will take a sponge, my beauty blender, which I recommend you guys get a beauty blender too if you already haven't. They're awesome. I always reach for mine no matter what I'm doing with my makeup. And I will just kind of dab it in here, and it just gives my makeup like that airbrush finish. I don't know if it makes my makeup waterproof because I haven't tried getting water on my face with it, but when I put this over my makeup when I'm done, before I set it with a spray, I definitely see that look. Like, it really just looks super airbrushed and finished and nice. And if it's waterproof too, then that's great, because if you start crying or if you get stuck in the rain, you'll know that your makeup is still gonna look good. So check that out. It's one of those products that it's like, it's not a necessity once again, but once you use it, you're like, ah, it's a good product to have. Okay, a few more things. Next, for foundations, I do have a video on, like, I think all my favorite foundations. Lancome is one of my favorite makeup brands for foundation. I didn't put them in here because I haven't been using them lately, but these are great. These are the stick foundations. I like to use, I have one that's my shade and a darker shade. I like to use a darker shade to contour with, and then it just kind of blends in with your skin really nicely. Or this one, you can just kind of swipe on certain areas of your face, blend it in, and then it looks super natural, easy if you're traveling. This is awesome because it's not going to spill, it's not going to melt, nothing's going to happen to it, and it's super easy just to kind of like put in your makeup bag and go. My favorite eyebrow pencil, I've been using this for years. I do use other things as well, but this is one that I always make sure to stock up on. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This concealer by Makeup Forever, I've been using for a really, really long time. It's waterproof. I think I first discovered it when I was going on vacation and I needed a waterproof concealer. That's when I found this one. So this is full cover, camouflage cream, waterproof. Okay, so when I've done my makeup, everything, because remember, your foundation is not supposed to cover everything. It's supposed to give you like a nice even base, and then your concealer is what you conceal with. So if I have any marks peeking through, squeeze a little bit of this out, kind of pat it on those areas, and then it makes it look very natural and finished without looking like super cakey. If I want to do like a powder foundation day, I have this in another color, Caramel, and I'll use this on my face to kind of put on any of those areas that have discoloration, and I'll put my powder over it. It works great. If I want to use it under my eyes, I will use this one first. This is the Nars Soft Matte Complete Concealer. I'll use this one underneath to kind of just like even out under my eyes, and then I'll put a little bit of this one. This one is in Biscuit, so it's going to kind of highlight it and just brighten it up. That's like when I really want to do my makeup, like for real. Like, I know I don't wear a lot of makeup, but I usually on a day-to-day basis I have really simple steps that I do. But if I really want to, you know, have extra time to put into my makeup, I will combine these two. Next, my three go-to mascaras. These are the only mascaras that I have been using for months. I have tried a ton of different mascaras, but these I've actually been loving and I stick to. This is the Urban Decay Subversion Lash Primer. It's really good to protect your eyes, makes them look longer, fuller, thicker, and it just locks onto your mascara better, just to make it look even nicer. And I've been talking so much that my throat is getting dry. Let me just take a sip of water right quick. Okay. These two mascaras, they're awesome on their own, but combined they're even better. Clearly I've been using them a lot because you can't even see the name of them anymore, so I'll definitely be restocking on these. Well, you can see the name on this one, but this one's totally wiped off. So this is the Roller Lash mascara from Benefit. This one just kind of grabs every lash, lengthens them, separates them, makes them look real nice. If you want a super natural look, this is great. And then I'll top it off with this one. This one is the Perversion mascara. And it just makes them look really dark and nice and thick. So put this one on first, and I put this one on. If you want to do the lash primer, of course you do this one first. And last but not least, I kind of mentioned this already, Beauty Blender. So this is like the blusher one, but this is the regular one. It's just a black color. And I like to use this one either to just kind of like do on my makeup, get under my eyes, all that kind of stuff. I always use this to kind of pounce on my face too. Oh my god, I'm talking so fast. to make sure that my makeup is totally blended in. This one I like to use if I'm gonna like put powder on certain areas just to kind of like blur my pores, or I'll use this one underneath my eyes to make sure the only product that I'm putting under my eyes is what's on this one and not the different products that I've been using with this one. And that is it. I did that in like 15 minutes minus a little mistake. So hopefully this video won't be too long, but these are the products that I recommend for the Sephora VIB sale. Make sure you take advantage of it if you can. If not, take note, you know, keep it saved up for another day when they have another sale. But yeah, like I said, I will leave a link to all the products below. And make sure you give it a thumbs up if you like it. I think this is going to be the first time that I'm going to film a video, edit it, and then post it right away. Well, I'll probably post it in the morning and let you guys know. If you're following me on Instagram, I'll let you know that I posted it. But it's going to be a pretty quick turnaround because, like I said, the sale started today. So I want to make sure that I get this out so you guys can take advantage of the sale. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and found some really awesome products that you want to try. Let me know which products you guys decided to buy, how you like them, if you have tried them before, if you have any recommendations for me, let me know. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you did like it. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I post videos and you don't miss any. Follow me on Instagram at allmyloves2 and Snapchat and Twitter, but definitely follow me on Instagram. Lots of good stuff on there. And yeah, that's it. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.